Sure. What do you want to know?
Steady now.
I really hope so. Well, being a great pilot ain't a requirement to join the Rangers. That's what I get for trying to be nice, eh? I'm trying to be reasonable here. You're one of those, huh? I bet you and Diego would get along famously. All I'm saying is, try to show a little respect. Maybe we don't have a problem here after all. The fact I'm in this ranger station wearing this uniform doesn't make that obvious. I'm not sure how this will go. Just try to listen and be agreeable. Look, I'll trust you, but if any of us catch you on another floor, we'll shoot first and ask questions later. Even if 2 rangers is overkill.
I'll do what I have to do.
Glad you asked. No. That's not any more true than it was a minute ago. The repairs are holding. I'm about to land at Hopetown. All clear. So, on that note, no chance. They took as much of a beating as I did. While outnumbering me 3-1, I'd like to point out. You know what? That does make sense. You don't know what you're talking about. You'll be outnumbered, but they'll be damaged, which should even things up for you. Ready to head over to Hope Tech? Yeah, the question of who helped the Starship thief is still an open one. Guess I got used to looking after people and trying to solve their problems. So, I figured I might as well get paid for it. Remember, Ron Hope is on the Council of Governors. Be diplomatic. Enough talking. You're coming with me. You're not authorized to be here. I'm holding you for trespassing. I've got my orders, but maybe we can work something out. Okay, so what's your next move?
You're under arrest. No sudden moves. Watch out!
Huh. That makes a lot of sense, now that I think about it. I'm hoping to track one of their ships so I can find their hideout. You need my help. I'd laugh if it didn't hurt so much.
You sure this is what you want?
And I fear the spacers feel it too. There's been a lot of hostiles around. Repair my ship? Please. I hope there's a way to work this out. You be careful in Neon. Thanks for the assist. I think I had them, but I'll always take another friendly in the mix. I'm not trying to be a hard ass. I just can't go any lower. The badge doesn't carry the same weight on Neon, so you might have to get creative. You might be right. Not completely. You've still got a lead worth following. I was tracking a crew of outlaws that's been preying on merchant ships. We can't let that happen. Most of the people who work there make their homes in the buildings you see around the area. Good. I'll take any stolen property or contraband you might be carrying, and we'll be done here. Can't begin to imagine the kind of pressure that must put on someone. And those are some bad guys that won't bother anyone.
Shoot straight!
Mayday! Mayday! This is Freestar Ranger Nia Kalu. Thanks. I owe you one, but I just hope the Freestar Collective can weather the storm that's coming. As you can see, I ain't in much shape to make repairs. It's not about need.
Look out!
I wish everyone was as honest as you. Come on, I'll walk you over. I'm still willing to talk. This old girl and I have been through a lot together. Nothing, actually. I didn't even know what happened until I got the message from the marshal. Surprised the hell out of me.
Was hoping for a quiet day.
I'm starting to think you're trying to get away with something. That's all just talk. Doesn't change anything. New phase, huh?
Hey!
He said some people were just born to move and couldn't be happy if they stayed in one place for too long. Sure, I'll be right here when you want to head up. Stay out of trouble and you won't have to deal with me. You made it. Those outlaws didn't give you too much trouble, I trust? Hey, you there? Since you're new, here's a lesson for you. Rangers look out for each other. Always. Aw, come on. And thanks. Not sure I would have lasted much longer. Maybe we can work something out. Hold on a second. You're gonna need to come with us. You're right.
Here you go.
Well, if you say so. So you make a choice. Then you have to figure a way to live with it. I'm trying to figure out how to help you. Guess we could both use a little luck, huh? Likewise.
By the authority of the Freestar Collective, stand down.
His office is upstairs. He's in a meeting, but it should be wrapping up. Come on. Nice words, but they don't change anything. Aim straight and steady. Nobody wants that. No problem. Let's hope. He's also well-connected, which means a lot on Neon. Contraband flows through here like it does any starport. Smuggling rings, escaped convicts, pirates preying on shipping. Those are the kind of things we handle. Thanks. That should get me home. He's a little different than the rest of us. But Neon's a different kind of place. The priority right now is the ship. Can't do my job without it. Gone. Probably for the best. Sorry. I've got orders, you know. Look sharp now. Why don't you just hold on for 1 second? I joined the Rangers and asked to be posted here because I knew these people would only listen to one of their own. Honestly, though, it's not that common. What? No, that's not true. I haven't agreed to anything yet. Excuse me, Mr. Hope? Oh, it's you. Yeah, I hope so. Let's go meet Mr. Hope. Wait, you're on the wanted list.
If anyone is hearing this, system's failing. Need help. I repeat, need help.
He comes on a little strong, but There's a lot to admire about the man. With 2 rangers, this scum's in real trouble. Pretty much everyone in this town owes him for their livelihood. I don't see how. You know how it is. I'm the one you've got to deal with, like it or not. Hope's kept a tight lid on things. He probably thinks if word got out, it'd hurt his company's image. It's a modest-sized settlement that sprang up around the Hope Tech headquarters. Please tell me you're here to help. Not to try and steal my ship. Good. We don't need any more trouble today. Hey, I'm just trying to be careful here. Too bad. Yeah? Keep talking. I spent most of my childhood taking care of my baby sister Taraja while my folks worked long shifts. Raring to go, huh? You trying to impress me by being proactive? Just a little rookie hazing. Don't worry. Marshall Blake says I'm jumping to conclusions, but I feel it in my bones. You feel it too. I was praying it was just me. You really do have spirit. Honestly, I think people are trying hard not to think about it. Yeah, I remember now. I'd like to keep this civil, but there's an undercurrent of fear and uncertainty. I'll just pretend I didn't hear that, Deputy. Ryujin security, no sudden moves. That being said, keeping the peace around here is more the job of local security.
Got a situation here!
Good. There aren't many of us out there, so it makes all our lives easier when we can help each other out. You know, you're right. Sorry, it's just a tough time. Smart move. Now come along with us. We'll take any contraband and stolen property and you'll be free to go. You think I'm a pushover? Nice words. But they don't change anything. I really doubt it. Bye. Well, we've both got work to do. Absolutely. I have a feeling you and I are gonna get along real well. If you got time to talk, my comm is open. Stay sharp. I'd like to think so. If you need to bunk down or get a drink, you can do both over at the pit stop. Knew better than to tangle with a ranger, I guess. You really couldn't. It would have been a stain on the ranger's honor. Badge or not, some folks aren't fond of letting us poke around in their books and personnel files. Unfortunately for you, that makes things a little complicated. I doubt you're gonna get much in the way of cooperation. Everything you see around you, he built. Well, it's a public space. It was good to meet you, Deputy. Thanks again for helping me out up there. In this line of work, it pays to use every resource at your disposal. He's what I'd call a pragmatist. He sees things for what they are. I hear you. That wasn't as helpful as it could have been. Still, at least you know where to pick up the trail. Your timing's impeccable. Most people are willing to work with us because they know it's in everyone's best interest. It's a pretty minor offense, but suit yourself. Let's go. Handling that is local security's job. No way. It's my ass if something goes wrong here. You know what? You're wasting my time. I really hope so. Every once in a while, though, we need access to sensitive information as part of our work. Maybe I'm just being paranoid. Times are changing. With Ron Hope dead, Hope Tech's teetering. I can walk, talk, and breathe without too much pain. Smart. Now move it. You don't scare me. Then, I need to get back up there and keep an eye out for more pirates. The way I see it, you need what I'm offering more than I need what you're paying. Sure. Place like this, with a lot of hardworking people, you're bound to see some things. Yeah, well, if you want to keep that badge, then don't get any ideas. That's not an option here. How about you just come with me? Nice and easy. I don't think so. Why do I always get the dumb ones? I hope your trip was uneventful. Personally, I've always felt more comfortable with the ground under my feet. Carrying that badge means you're always on duty, and when the people of the Freestar Collective are in danger, you protect them. You're, starting to make a lot of sense. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. All the way up. They were pretty beat up, so I don't think they got real far. But if they make it back to their hideout, I might never find them again. I guess being above everyone makes them feel like they're, well, above everyone. All of us have to work extra hard to keep the peace now. Look, I'd like to help, but... Welcome aboard, Deputy. Sorry if I can't give you the grand tour just yet. I guess you're smarter than you look. Hold it right there! You're under arrest! Okay, where are you? Careful now. You awake? That's all we need. You're cleared for landing at Aquila City. No, it's not that simple. Good. That should help you avoid any unnecessary complications. Folks from all over the Freestar Collective come here looking for work. I really hope so. We've got a live one here! Anyway, Mr. Hope can see us whenever you're ready. If you need to take a little time first, feel free. That's why there are rangers stationed in different settlements. It lets us cast a wide net. You're a Freestar Ranger, Deputy. You don't pick and choose what parts of the job you want to do. Hopetown's pretty quiet most of the time. I'm the one asking questions here. You ready to head upstairs? The small picture is local trouble, things that happen here in Hopetown. I think you may be right. I'm happy to see at least you're doing your part. Nia Kalu out. I'll be taking it easy for a couple of days. Need time to heal up. Okay, let's talk about next steps. Don't get ahead of yourself. Your money's no good here. You've got to come with me. I appreciate it. Bastards got the drop on me. I ran them off, but they got a few good hits in.
No, I don't.
I wish I had your conviction on this. Okay, then.
Any stolen property or contraband you're carrying will be confiscated.
You know what? You might be... Wait. No. What am I saying? Yeah, maybe I'm just being pessimistic. Maybe. Nice try. But the building is off limits. You sure didn't get in by any authorized means. I don't see how.
You're coming with us. We'll be taking any contraband and stolen property you have on you.
Stop trying to confuse me. Well then, let's get to it. That's good enough for me. I'm just doing my job, you know. I'm sure you're on the up and up. I doubt more talk is gonna change my mind. No problem. I'll be here when you're ready. Hey, can I get a word? Yeah, you're right. I don't know what I was thinking before. You don't belong here. I'm taking you down for questioning. That's what I'm hoping.
Grab some cover!
I'll send a message so he knows you're coming, and I'll update the marshal on your progress as well.
I'm not trying to make your life difficult, you know. His chief of security, Cosette, is probably heading up an internal investigation. Just patch her up enough to get to Hopetown. The rest can get fixed up there. Oh yeah? Everyone? That's so. Well, I hope I lived up to your expectations. Feel free to take a look around if you like. Come on out now. You've got good timing. A courier just came in from Aquila. The marshal sends his regards along with a briefing on your case.
It's hardly worth the trouble of taking you in, but... All right, come with me.
Yeah, I always carry a little extra.
I'm starting to think you're right. Not usually. Local security handles most of their issues.
We Rangers protect the entire Freestar Collective.
So we deal with problems that span multiple worlds. You did good. Now for the next part. I'm guessing the Marshal already told you this, but I'll say it anyway. I'm sure they didn't want to die any more than you did.
Don't get bent out of shape.
Got some business with me, or just learning the lay of the land? I'll be fine once the pain medication kicks in.
Looks like you've got some fines to clear up. That's fine. Just make sure you take care of this soon. And don't get yourself in any more trouble.
Well, we could talk for an hour about that. All right, just take it easy now. Don't need to ask for that, I'd have helped you anyway.
You're wasting my time.
Maybe we can still work something out.
All right, let's go. Heads up!
I'm sure Mr. Hope has his reasons.
Damn. Had to come to this.
Good, because I wasn't giving you a choice.
Hold it right there. You're in all kinds of trouble.
It's a pointless and stupid waste of life, but they brought it on themselves.
Pretty sure that's all just talk.
This is the deputy I told you about.
You're leaving me with no choice! You want to do this the hard way, huh?
I was surprised as hell to learn about the starship theft. Nobody said a word to me about it, but business before pleasure, as they say. It's a tough town, but these are good people. So, guess you're headed for Neon. There's a ranger stationed there. Name's Jalen Price. There's nothing to talk about. I've already made myself clear. Listen, you had to do your duty with Ron Hope, so I back that play 1000%. Don't you worry. I'll keep an ear to the ground.
You may think so, but I don't.
Who did you say you were again? Think of it as a small picture, big picture proposition. Meet me in the lobby of the Hope Tech building, and I'll take you to meet Ron Hope.
Careful now!
Light armaments, not too fast. Pilots are gifted amateurs, but still amateurs. My mother was like you. Dad always called her a restless spirit. I'm a Hopetown girl born and raised, so I know a lot of the locals. Helps me do the job. I can see that.
Get ready!
They look to be heading for Polvo's moon Miatha.
Yeah, I hear you.
Now let's talk about those outlaw ships. Ron Hope isn't just the founder and president of Hope Tech. He's on the Council of Governors. That's not how we do things here. Now this will be easier if you come in an orderly fashion. How's it going?
I'll be the judge of that.
You've got a lot to learn about what it means to carry a badge, Deputy. Sure, we get the occasional bar fight, but it's usually pretty quiet around here. Don't let pride get in the way of good judgment. All right, I'm willing to hear you out. I'm still listening. Local security handles most problems here. I only get involved when it's something big. Yeah, actually, it's coming to me. As long as you don't interfere with my work, you're welcome to stop by any time. You seriously trying to fleece me for credits? At a time like this?
Ain't nothing personal!
Is it just me, or does every executive in the settled systems have an office on the top floor? This isn't getting us anywhere. Yeah, me too.
Hate to use force, but I've got a duty!
I couldn't agree more. See you planetside, Deputy. No, and I can't get answers as to why not. What's going on here? Come to turn yourself in? I think... no. Stop it. You're trying to confuse me. That's the curse of the job. We're sometimes put in impossible situations. No problem. Good luck on Neon, Deputy. Good hunting. And I get the occasional fugitive hoping to hide in the crowd. Welcome to Hopetown. I'm Nia Kalu.
I'm glad you understand the position I'm in here.
Good. I'm sure it didn't hurt that I softened him up for you.
You've probably noticed by now, but the Freestar Rangers ain't exactly an army. I ain't got time for this.
Maybe so.
Up here, doing the job is more important than helping with a barroom brawl at the pit stop. Those bandits were headed for Miatha. Now get back in your cockpit and get to work.
I contacted Hope's office. We can head over and talk to him anytime, but there's no rush. Catch you later. The Council oversees the Freestar Rangers, so don't rile them up. Ranger Nia Kalu.
Don't know what you're talking about.
I've spent a long time trying to build a good relationship with Hope. Not much to tell, really. Grew up right here in Hopetown. Like most people here, my parents worked at the factory.
Watch it!
He should be able to help you out.
You might be right there.
What's wrong?
At least I ain't gonna be bored!
I can see that.
Hold on. You're trying to confuse me, aren't you?
Sorry, but I can't. The short version would be that crime, law, and justice don't exactly mean the same things there.
Anything else you need from me?
Still a part of the job, though. You might want to get in a little more practice behind the stick.
You might be right.
You should listen to what he tells you. It'll keep you out of trouble.
Don't mistake being reasonable for being a pushover. I really doubt it.
Most of the time we're on our own.